After I graduated undergrad, that began my 6-year-long journey of just trying to get into nursing school. I started with my prereqs, and I knew before I started prereqs that my GPA, my undergrad GPA, was not very high. I had failed some gen ed classes, I had been sick during undergrad, and that affected my GPA. But I figured I could make up for my lack of GPA in the prereq courses. So I started out with Anatomy and Physiology 1, and I failed it. And not once, not twice, not 3 times. I failed it 4 times and took it a total of 5 times. I then took the TEAS test, and I failed the math portion of the TEAS test. Some nursing schools require that you have taken A&P less than 3 times in a certain amount of time. And if you've taken it more, then you can't even apply to their program. So I knew after I finished my prereq courses that there were some slim chances that I was going to get into a nursing school, but I was going to try anyway. I decided after failing anatomy and physiology and the TEAS test that maybe failing a class this many times wasn't normal. Maybe there was something I was missing. I liked school, I loved learning, I could understand information in the classroom, but I couldn't always translate that to the test. So I sought a psychological evaluation, and it was during this time where I was told that I had an undergrad degree by sheer will. I was also told to continue on working in my small business because that's what I did well, and nursing was probably not the path for me to take. I left with a lot of unanswered questions from that experience, but that definitely fueled me more to want to be a nurse and to prove those people wrong. I continued seeking out answers to what was happening. I was diagnosed with ADHD, I have dyslexia, I was diagnosed with anxiety. Those things were frustrating to kind of walk through, but they gave me answers and they helped me understand what I needed to do to learn moving forward. I found a nursing program that was a master's degree matriculation program for people with a bachelor's degree, but not in nursing. I did not have the GPA requirements to what I needed. I applied anyway. I wrote a letter explaining why my grades were the way they were, and I prayed that they would give me an interview because I truly believed if I got the interview that I would be able to get in. I got the interview, and then I was accepted for May of 2018 to the #1 clinical nurse leader program in the US, and I was absolutely baffled. I could not believe it. After a very difficult road and tons of hurdles to get into nursing school, I had finally made it. I had tried to get into nursing school for 6 years, so I was finally there, and that was so exciting. I think those feelings diminished as the week went on, and by the end of the first week, reality set in, and it was kind of like, oh crap, we're here.